Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Another easy win for the Kansas City Chiefs, the lifeless Jets. Well, they were pretty lifeless after halftime. After being fairly competitive in the first half, blowout city for Kansas City as they improved to 7-1 on the 2020 NFL season. The Jets fall to 0-8. Tank for Trevor continues for them, but Patrick Mahomes, wow, the guy just keeps balling out, and he is firmly in the MVP race. We'll talk about that here in just a few moments. But what's your one-word reaction after this Chiefs win? For me, business. Took care of business. I guess early on the defense kind of farted around, let the Jets hang around. But this easily could have been one of those games where the Chiefs, they don't show up. The Jets stink. They let them hang around the whole game, but then they win by like 7. Nope, this was total control, total focus from Kansas City. They pull away early in the second half and never look back. So give me your one-word reaction to Kansas City's win. More reaction from me in just a second, but first, get subscribed to the Chiefs Report. I want to get to 10,000 subs before the end of the year. We're in November now. Help me get there. I think we can if you hit that subscribe button. It's free. We cover the latest Chiefs news, rumors. We have post-game reaction and much more here on the Chiefs Report. If they make a trade before Tuesday, we're going to cover it, so hit that big red button. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, what a game he had. Got taken out late in favor of Chad Henne because, well, the business had been taken care of. 416 yards, 5 touchdowns, a passer rating of 144.4. This guy has firmly entered the MVP discussion after Russell Wilson threw 3 interceptions just last week against the Arizona Cardinals. Got to appreciate what Patrick Mahomes did today against a bad Jets team, but still looked really, really good. Improved to 31-8 since taking over as the starting quarterback for the Chiefs back a couple of years ago. He just continues to play at such a high level. So I want to ask you this question. Will Patrick Mahomes win NFL MVP? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I'll make this the pinned comment on today's video, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section. This wide receiving core, including Travis Kelce, of course, at the tight end position, great in this game. Kelce was all over the place. Tyreek Hill had a couple of touchdowns. Mecole Hardman got involved in more ways than just the passing game. Was good in the return game and, of course, on the end-around game as well. Demarcus Robinson had a nice performance. These Chiefs weapons just got open all day long, and Patrick Mahomes was able to find his receivers all game long. Not much from the running backs. Le'Veon Bell did a little bit in terms of catching the football in this game, but this was not really a game where Kansas City ran the ball much. They threw it a ton, which I'm always in favor of if the defense gives you that opportunity. Obviously, in recent weeks, defenses have been dropping 8 into coverage, but Andy Reid and this Chiefs offense was able to throw the ball. Bell looked okay in the receiving game. By the way, if I have one red flag on the offense, didn't love that call from Reid on 4th and a long yard to hand it off. I would have liked to see Patrick Mahomes throw there, but overall, not much to see from the running backs in this football game. So grade the Chiefs' first half of the 2020 NFL season. A, B, C, D, or F. How would you grade Kansas City? 7-1 through 8 games, obviously laid an egg against the Raiders a few weeks back, but 3 straight wins. A-, really good, right? Like, not perfect, but I have to give this group an A- for the first half of the year. We'll see what the second half of the season brings over the next 8 or 9 weeks. We got Chiefs face masks on sale for up to 30% off at chatsports.com/Chiefs masks. You can get these ones that a lot of the players and coaches wear that you see on the sidelines, including this neck one. Starting to get cold. Winter is coming, so you may want to get one of those. We got solo packs all the way up to 4 packs. This 2-pack is on sale as well. Chatsports.com/Chiefs masks. Of course, we got the USA themed 3-pack available for you guys. And then the best bang for your buck is this 4-pack at chatsports.com/Chiefs masks. Usually it's $30. Right now it's just $22.39. And yes, we do have a couple of player options as well. Get your Mahomes face masks. You can get that 2-pack right there on sale. Chatsports.com/Chiefs masks. Check the comments, check the description, shop today, and pick up a Chiefs face covering. One negative, and this is kind of a growing theme, Charvarius Ward is not playing that well this year, or at least since the hand fracture. I'm not severely worried. It's not like he's been a disaster, but he's regressed here in 2020, and that's a little concerning, right? You face a high flame-throwing passing offense in the playoffs or something like that, and teams are able to take care of Charvarius or take advantage of Ward. That could be a problem. I do wonder with the NFL trade deadline coming up, Does Brett Veach pull the trigger on trading for a cornerback? Obviously, L'Jarius Sneed should be coming back at some point. He's been on IR for about a month now. He was playing really well early in the season, but even he's just a rookie. How will he play returning from injury? Bashaud Breeland has looked great since returning from suspension. I think Rashad Fenton should get more snaps. I think he's played better than Charvarius Ward this year. I would like to see Fenton get more opportunities out there because he's been a better corner here in 2020. So what are your thoughts? Should the Chiefs bench Charvarius Ward? Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. I'm not saying flat out bench him, but I think Fenton deserves more chances at outside corner. He shouldn't be just a nickel corner, especially since Spags mixes and matches in this secondary. So type 1 for yes, type 2 for no, because this secondary as a whole has been pretty darn solid. Tyrann Mathieu all over the place again today. I like how Juan Thornhill has progressed from that ACL injury last year. He looks to be fully back. Breeland's playing at a high level, like I said, and the one guy is that other outside corner position in Charvarius Ward, so hopefully he can start to play a little bit better. He just has not been that good since fracturing his hand earlier this season. So we look ahead here, first half of the season in the books, like I said, 7-1. Kansas City has one more game here against the Panthers next week before hitting the bye week in Week 10. And then, it kicks into gear a bit. You go to the Raiders, try to avenge that loss from earlier in the season in Week 11. At Tampa Bay in Week 12 against the Bucs. They're playing some really good football. Then you come home against the Broncos, a team you just dismissed last week pretty easily. Then it's the final stretch, right? At Miami. As we're filming this, Tua and the boys have played really well. A lot of defensive touchdowns in that game for the Dolphins against the Rams. You go to New Orleans. That's always a tough place to play, even with everything going on in COVID-19. Going on the road, that'll be a tough one. Then you play Atlanta at home. Then you play the Chargers at home. Those are a couple of games you would think you can win, but it's flying by, guys. First half of the year for the Chiefs, at least in terms of number of games played, it's over. 7-1 after the first 8 games of the season. We just showed you the second half of the schedule. So let me know in the comments. Spam it in the comments. Predict the Chiefs' final record for the regular season, not the playoffs. So 16-game record. What will Kansas City go? Maybe I'm just doing the cop-out answer. How about 14-2? 7-1 the first half, 7-1 the second half, and Kansas City ends up going 14-2 as the Chiefs finish off the Jets 35-9 in a dominant Week 8 victory. Patrick Mahomes, he's the story. You guys have been complaining, he's not throwing for enough yards. Guys, teams are dropping 8 almost every game. Jets stink, so what does he do? Throws for 400-plus in 5 touchdowns. Kansas City improves to 7-1. Again, your final score, 35-9 as the Jets fall to 0-8. I think they might go 0-16. Good win for the Chiefs. Be subscribed to the channel. We'll talk to you guys very, very soon here on the Chiefs Report.